This is probably going to be a short one, guys. Ooh, you can probably hear my voice. I should record this. That is a heck of a voice. Seem to have come down either with a cold or I'm allergic to family's dogs. So, yeah, we're getting a little bit of a vocal fry, I guess is what that's called. Not really at my best. I feel a little chewed up. Yeah, this is a little bit rough today. We'll see how we go tomorrow. Battle plan. End of fitness is this. This is the end of the fitness week. It's a Saturday, right? Yeah. I'm hoping to feel better tomorrow. Because I got some things I need to do. Oh, right. I'm not plugged in with the power cord, so how much time we got left on this? I'm kind of curious to see how it performs unplugged with the webcam and the mic on. It says it's got about a half hour. We'll find out, I guess. It'll ping me or something. Oh, man. Like, I'm just chewed up. But I couldn't really sleep right now anyway. My throat feels like it needs soothing, but I literally just can't eat anymore today. All right, so where were we? Fitness and diet. So we've got, I think the big thing we need to work out tonight was the weight training. I might not be able to talk a lot tonight. So we were looking at weight training. So squats and leg presses are very similar. Lunges are a little different. It looks like squats benefit you in a few other ways that leg presses do not. Lunges, deadlifts. Deadlifts looks like the all-around best benefit exercise. Leg extensions are very limited in what they do. Leg curls also. Standing calf raise, seated calf raise, hip adductor are all very limited exercises. So I feel like the squats, the leg press, the lunges, and the deadlifts all have a cluster of quadricep, hamstring, glutes, hip, and other that they activate. Deadlifts also do calves and lower back with some trapezius and abdominals. So, like that's, and also forearms. That one really covers a lot more. Squats also do more than the others. So I think like you don't want to pair a deadlift and a squat on the same day necessarily. And you don't want them one day after the other. So I'm thinking that's sort of like squat and then something like a lunge. Actually, really looking at that pattern, I would say squat, leg press, lunge, deadlift are your 4 all-inclusive lower body exercise routines. Yeah, we just suddenly lost about half of our time. I'll plug it in here. But so squats, leg presses, lunges, deadlifts, those are the big boys of the exercise routines. And I feel like if we do Monday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, you could split them up with days in between, and those would be your dominant leg exercise parts with a lower, let's see, we have leg extensions, leg curls, standing calf raises, seated calf raises, and hip adductors. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that's 5 you can do in addition to those. So I would almost call these standing calf raise versus seated calf raise, as it doesn't really matter. Like, they do the exact same muscle group. So I'm not going to count them as separate. So we're down to 4 of the lesser active lower body exercises. So for each of the days where we do a lower body workout, we have a high activity exercise and a low activity lower body exercise. And then for the days where we do upper body exercise, being able to reproduce the lesser lower body exercise with the upper body exercises makes the most sense, I think. Let me plug some stuff in here. All right, what do we got here? Oh, I really don't. Oh, all right, so let's make sure we're doing all right with the camera feed. Yep. Okay. Whew. Oh. Oh, wow. All right. So a little bit of dramatic backlighting, I guess. So we've sort of crunched that out a little bit here. So let's go back to fitness. The high intensity, what we were saying as high intensity, is actually going to be our weight training. My throat feels like I've been chewing glass. Yeah, it hurts. Okay, so let's do squats. Now those would be weighted squats, not just a standard squat. So we're looking at, oh, for pity's sake, work with me here. I'm not thinking clearly. I got myself lost. Squats. Squats, leg presses, lunges, and deadlifts. Presses, lunges, lunges and deadlifts. So we'd alternate those between, I think what I would probably do is every other day those, so Monday or Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then the lower body ones, like the tricky part is those big four for lower body. Those big four for lower body, they all affect the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and except for the leg presses, also the hips. The squats and deadlifts also do lower back, calves, and abdominals. So, I mean, there's not much they don't do. But looking at squats and leg presses, they do some activation of hamstring, whereas leg curls do hamstrings and quadriceps. Wow, I'm going to burn out my quadriceps if I'm not careful with that. So leg curls would be good on days where we do low hamstring activation exercises. But calf raises work the calves, and those are low on squats and leg presses as well. And the hips are not activated on leg press day. So hip adductor would be on leg presses. And then we need to look at squat day. Your low activation ones are going to be, say, calves and leg curls. So leg curls are going to be somewhat activated, but not a lot. So I think for squats, we want to do leg curls. All right, and that leaves us with lunges and deadlifts to pair with a smaller activity. And that looks like it's predominantly going to be so that's going to be calves and leg extensions. All right, yeah. Calf raises on lunge day, because lunges don't do a lot for that. And that leaves leg extensions for deadlift today. But that's going to be a harsh day because leg extensions work predominantly, almost exclusively, your quadriceps. And your quadriceps are activated by all the other lower body exercises. So that's going to be an overload day for those. All right, so we've got that figured out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 by 4. And then we want a upper body exercise for each of those days? 2, 1. But for the days between them, we're going to want multiples of upper body exercise with 1 lower body exercise of the second set. So the most physically active upper body exercises are going to be so we've got a lot of choices to choose from here. So bench press has 3 areas of activity, chest flies 2, push-ups 4, pull downs have 5, pull ups have 6, bent over rows have 4, upright rows have 4, shoulder press 3, shoulder fly 3, shoulder shrugs have 3, and then it looks like everything else is usually 1 or 2. Back extensions are mid-range. Leg raises would be hips another, and some abdominal. You know, I might swap out the, let's go back over to, so the deadlifts, I might swap out the leg extensions for the leg raise. Because it would work a set of muscles that aren't used as much. And it would give it space so that you don't overwork a set of muscles. Back extensions. Let's hold that one on there for a second. That's 3, 4, and 6. 1, 2, 3. So glutes. Lower back. You know, I don't need to do the back extensions, I don't think. And that's a good risk of potentially pulling something at a certain point. And bicep curls, don't need to do. Tricep extensions, don't really need to do. Push downs, no. Crunches, no. Russian twist, no. So I'm just going to cut out most of that and focus more on the so we're going to go from bench press to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 potential exercises in that range. The most heavily activated ones would be the pull downs, pull up, bent over row, so push-ups are definitely important. Bench press, maybe. Bench press and push-ups can do something similar for each other. Looks like push-up does more, so I may focus on push-up and upright row. So push-up, upright row. Pull-ups. So if we do push-ups, we get 4 of those categories. Pull-ups get categories that aren't covered by a push-up and a few overlaps. Bent over row doesn't do anything more than a pull-up does. Pull-up actually does more. So I'll look at push-ups, pull-ups, upright row. So 1, 2. Oh, that's okay. Oh, okay. So wait. Push up, pull up. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm looking to see like bicep and forearm exercises are some activation in most of these routines, but not a lot. And then the other one that gets a little sparse in the middle there is abdominals. But crunches and Russian twists would resolve that. So let's take a look here and see. I don't know if I'm making too much noise with this mic right now. Trying to get everything to work all at the same time. Not really happening right now. All right, you just be you for right now. I'm not going to fight with you. My legs are falling asleep, and I may cut this short soon. But, oh man, that hurts. All right, so let's take a look at this again. So we look at push-ups, pull-ups, bent over row, is that the one we wanted to go for? Yeah, bent over row. Huh. So let's see. So the push-up gets me 1, 2 with an extra 3, 4. Pull-ups get you 1 with an extra 5. Upright row gets you 2 primaries and 2 secondary activations. And so upright row, so push up, pull up, upright row. Push up. Let's put that at pull up. Upright row. Let's see if I can get this to work for me so that I don't make myself suffer more than I need to. Ouch. Everybody want to pick a fight with me tonight. I don't know why. All right. Okay, so my body is still pretty angry at me tonight. Okay, so push up, pull up. So what we're looking at here is lats are covered by pull up, and then the trapezius are covered definitely by upright row, slightly by pull-ups. The abdominals would be affected by push-ups. That's fine. The pectorals will be affected by push-ups and some on pull-ups. Deltoids would be affected somewhat by push-ups, pull-ups, upright row. Triceps would be affected by push-ups, biceps and forearms would be affected by push-ups. No, biceps and forearms are affected by pull-ups and upright rows. But slightly, and that's fine. I'm not looking to overwork those. I don't know that I want to do crunches or Russian twists necessarily. I'm doing a little bit of the exercises that moderately affect your lower back. So I'm going to keep that light so that that's not something I do damage to. So looking at my list here, I have the push-ups, upright row, and pull-ups, and squats, leg presses, lunges, and deadlifts. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Really? Yeah. I have 7 days of workouts that I could do. Don't know that I want to do one every day. You need to give yourself a recovery day. And that might be something like the squats day. I may alternate or do a light day. Actually, let's go back through here and figure out leg presses versus squats. I think we were looking at them as doing pretty much the same thing. Squats are more effective, so we can just yank out leg presses. They do not do anything that squats don't. So let's get rid of leg press. We move the hip abductor to pair it with the push-up. We have to find a second upper body day. exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want 6 days worth of workouts. So hip abductor, adductor. There you go. Sorry. Upright row should have a second upper body and a lower body. So push-ups. So what were some of those upper body ones that we were looking at? We could do bench press. I could probably do bench press and so bench press would get me pretty much nothing that a push-up can't get me. It's going to be a little less than a push-up because it's not going to work the abs. So let's get more specific, targeted, single run upper body. So pretty much bicep, tricep, and push down. Maybe lateral raise and shoulder press. Well, we could do bicep and tricep as a lesser thing. And then chest fly. I don't know what that is, but so chest fly, bicep and tricep. So let's take a look at what we got here. So wow, where would I fit that? The push-up, that's what I got to look into. The push-up, upright row, and pull-up. Pull-ups do, push-ups do not do bicep as much. So push-up will do bicep day. So push-up day will do bicep. Upright row does bicep, but not tricep. So upright row could be tricep day. Sep. And then pull-up day doesn't do much of the, let's see, chest fly does pectoral, and deltoids and pull-ups. Do a little of each, but not substantially. So I guess that works. That works pretty well. Chest fly. And so what I need to do is move that. So we have squats, push-ups, lunges, pull-ups, deadlifts, and upright row. Now upright row, wait, squats with leg curls will have a upper body exercise needed. Push-ups, biceps, and hip abductors. Lunges, calf raises, and an upper body. Pull-ups, chest fly, and a lower body needed. Deadlifts, leg raises, and an upper body needed. Upright row, tricep, and a lower body needed. So if we look at this, squats and leg curls with chest fly. That'll give me 2 days before I do a chest fly again. And then lunges and calf raises with tricep. And then deadlift and leg raises with bicep. And that leaves me with the pull-up chest fly day could be paired with leg curls, upright row, and tricep could be paired with calf raises. Do I want to do that? I guess that's sort of what I need to do, yeah. All right, so that looks like mostly everything figured out there, paired in ways that make sense. Now I've got to do a little looking up before I go to bed tonight about whether or not how often to go for max load and how often to go for max rep. I have to look that up, but I think I'm going to call it here tonight because I'm pretty tired and I'm not feeling great. So I'm going to call it here. I will touch base tomorrow, I guess. Have a good one. See how we're doing tomorrow.